Dudes, welcome to the first Full Moon Universe in like forever. We were doing these very frequently last year, and then we just got so busy with new movies and production and traveling, and I'm here to bring you up to date. I guess to begin with, Subspecies Blood Rise. We just released that on streaming. We had a limited theatrical release at Alamo Drafthouse. Really excited about how well the movie turned out. Ted Nicolau did a great job. We sent everyone to Serbia forever, and it'll be out on DVD and Blu-ray probably in a few weeks. So that was exciting. We also shot several movies. We shot Demonic Toys Jack Attack, and you're going to see that trailer coming up real soon. I think we went all out with just crazy effects and a fun new story. And of course, this is all part of the Demonic Toys universe. I made 2 Demonic Toys movies back in the 90s. And then we made Baby Oopsie, 3 sequels or 2 sequels, and that turned out really well. This is now the Jack Attack spinoff. So for those of you who like those demonic toys, I think you'll enjoy what we put together. Also coming up literally next week, I think next Thursday, is our big 4th of July sale at Full Moon Horror. We have a few surprises. Of course, everything's going to be on sale at a great price. We have some new things as well. One in particular we're going to introduce. And, so forth and so on. I want to make these things brief. I just want to keep you guys in the loop. I have conventions I'm going to in the very near future. The next one coming up is Flashback Weekend in early August. I look forward to seeing you guys there. We're going to premiere a movie there, not sure which one. But the main reason that I wanted to not waste a second with this Full Moon Universe announcement is finally, after frickin' decades, we have finished The Primevals, the David Allen project that started literally back in the late 60s. And I met Dave in the 70s, and he did Laser Blast for me. It was my first movie with stop-motion animation. And he told me about The Primevals, and I got so in love with the whole concept. Very ambitious. I couldn't afford that in a million years. But I said, Dave, one day we're going to make this movie. I guess many of you know the story. Poor Dave, then halfway through production of all these stop-motion animation shots, he passed away, and that was around the same time when things got difficult for Full Moon, as it does from time to time. We packed everything up. And then 4 years ago, Chris Endicott, Dave Allen's right-arm guy, and I teamed up to find a way to get this finished. And we pulled together resources and some very talented people and completed these shots. The movie was finished at the end of last year. Very exciting as far as what it is. It's a kind of a throwback to a Ray Harryhausen type vibe movie. And, I had a couple choices. One was, do we release this in our normal fashion on streaming and on disc? Or because it turned out so well and it was such an ambitious movie, very expensive, our most expensive movie that we ever made at Full Moon, do we choose a different path? And the advice was, you got to submit this to some of the high-end festivals. You got to show this to people before you just release it. So my first instinct was, let's show it to Fantasia, which is in Montreal. It's a very well-known North American festival. We sent them a screener copy, and they absolutely loved it and said, we are going to make a big deal out of this thing. Our show is in July. And sure enough, it was a formal invitation. So Primevals will premiere at the Fantasia Film Festival in July. After that, there are a few other film festivals that want to show it, so that'll be kind of fun. And then somewhere in that timeline, we'll know exactly how we're going to release it or who we're going to release it with. It may be a combo. But I would say sometime, certainly by Halloween, the movie will finally, after decades, come out. But what I'm excited about right now is the premiere of our trailer. No one's seen this. They've seen footage over the years. But this is the trailer for The Primevals, which will come out later this year. And I'd love to hear what you think. Charlie at fullmoonfeatures.com. That's how you get in touch with me. And I do read all the emails. It may take some time once in a while. If hundreds come in, then I try to respond. But I'm excited to show you guys the trailer for The Primevals. Ciao.
Four weeks ago, several Nepalese shepherds killed a large anthropoid. perhaps the most important discovery of the century.
Nice speech.
Matt.
If we can discover how this creature crossed the genetic barrier from one life form to another, we'll unlock the mysteries of heredity.
You know you can't answer those questions without a living specimen.
Which requires an expedition.
What are you two after? Tigers? Buffalo?
Something even more dangerous.
We're searching for a Yeti.
The Yeti attacks suddenly, viciously.
It's too dangerous to travel by night in these mountains. If we've come too far to lose them now!
Avalanche!
They must have been living here unchanged for 50,000 years.
Life forms developing in a controlled environment. Hundreds of centuries are looking down at us.
Nothing!